so selfish. I can't help it. I need you all to myself. Keep your focus. Way I do it, boy, you don't need no one else. And I'm raised, baby, know when I'm riding it slow. And my waterfall, I make it overflow. Make you forget all about them hoes. Don't need them. Can't nobody else give it to you like that. I've been rewinding all the flashbacks. I mean, how it feels when I throw it back. Tell me, tell me.
Welcome back to my channel. It's Meshia here. So right now I have a new video that I'm about to post, or that I'm posting, and it's my faux extension or dread extension tutorial. So if you want to see how I got this look on short, teeny, weeny afro hair, okay, and they're pretty long, they're really long. Keep on watching. Oh, one thing I did want to say, so I did start this yesterday around 6 in the evening, so I worked on a few hours and then I finished today. So altogether it probably took me about 7 hours, 8 hours, but I watched a few movies, so it was fine. But yeah, also what I can do later, if you're interested in having that curly hair intertwined in between, you can always add the free twist water wave hair, just a few strands, and just kind of go around certain ones or all of them if you want that kind of boho kind of curly look. But yeah, this is the look. Freaking love it. And I'm going to insert a picture here so you can see how short my hair is. Okay, and we're gonna get into this video. All right. Oh, one more thing, make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. Turn on the bell below, press the bell so you'll get a notification every time I post a new video. And also comment down below and let me know what you guys want to see as far as tutorials, how to style it, whatever you guys want, just let me know. And yeah, we're gonna get into it. All right, bye. Hi guys, it's Meshia here. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a little minute since I did a little hair videos. So we're gonna do that today. As you can see, if y'all looked at my previous videos, y'all know I always wear like dread extensions, but I actually did these on short ass TWA natural hair. Okay. So I'm gonna go over the details. I'm gonna tell you the hair that I use. I'm also gonna tell you my technique and how I did it, why I do it this way. Also, if you notice, I love having my hair look more free, boho. I don't like it too neat. That's why you'll see the parts are not perfect. I'm literally pinching and applying. So I'm just gonna give you guys a quick glimpse. And they're pretty long and they're jet black. I got it in number 1. So I have 2 more up here that I'm gonna do on camera, but before I do, I'm gonna give you some details on how I do it, okay? And for starters, like I said, my hair is natural, and we're looking at about like a, I don't like a pet, okay? More like a ch, okay? It's not even, there's not even an inch there. But so what I did, I blew it out. I took a blow dry, I just took a little comb, and it was like, you know, it was like this much hair. So you're gonna at least need like a ½ an inch of hair to an inch of hair in order to achieve this. You can't do it on like real low hair. It's just not gonna happen. And it's also better if your nails are shorter, which mine, I'm surprised I was able to do it. My nails are a little longer. If your nails are shorter, you can grip it. Also, the nappier the texture, the better. So if you can blow it out to make it more kinky so it'll match the hair, it's gonna connect a lot better. All right, so starting with the base, and as you can see, my hair, they're just thick. I don't care. I love that look. So even if some of this comes out, I left a lot of my edges out because I'm gonna wet it and it's gonna be curly, and I'm just gonna let it do what it do. But for starters, as the base, let me take this loose. Okay, so I have 2 more left. So I used the equal Cuban twist hair. Okay, Let's see if y'all can see it. It's the Cuban twist, and it's a number 1, and it's in 12-inch. Okay, I got about 4 packs of this, and I was pushing it. So if your hair is kind of thick, even though it's short, I would say get 5 just in case. And these were like $4.99, $3.99 a pack. So I got like 3 or 4. I got 4 or 5 of these. Okay, so I got it in 12-inch, which was a big mistake, especially if I wanted them. If you want them long like this, go ahead and get like a longer length. Like go for 16-inch, 18-inch, 14-inch. Don't get 12 unless you want it kind of like shoulder length, because what I had to do is take extra hair. I had to cut it in half, and then I had to attach. You see how this is? I had to attach just a little bit more at the end just so I can get it to the desired length. I did the same here. Oh, that's the dread. Yeah, I had to attach, which I just braided down, and then I just twist. Okay, so what I did was I took one of the strands. So you'll see that this hair is already stranded. They already have individual strands. Don't grab 2 if you want this size. Unless you want to go bigger, grab 2. But if you want this size, just grab 1. And what you do is you take 1 strand. I would show y'all, but I literally ran. I had used the last strand of hair, y'all. The last strand. So you're going to take 1 strand, and you're going to open it up on one side. You're going to divide 1/2 into 2. Okay, and then you're going to twist, and you're going to make a 3 string knot. Okay, you're going to go ahead and braid it. Okay, grip your hair, and you're going to braid it. If your hair is short, you don't have to braid it very low. So you're going to braid it in to your hair. I braided about 1 inch, 1.5 inches, right? And then after that, I just loosely twist it. You do not have to braid your hair all the way down, because you're going to go in and wrap it anyway. So 1/2 inch, and then I braid, and then I just loosely twisted it. Again, if you get a longer length, just loosely twist it till it's till the end. If you end up having to get a 12-inch, again, cut a strand in half, pull half of that, and then just braid it down and just get it down to the length that you want. Okay, so this is my base. Also, it took me about, so I started yesterday in the evening, like around 5:30, 6 o'clock, and I stopped at like 11. Okay, so what I did was I did my whole head like this first. I did 1 row just to make sure it comes out the way that I want it, which it did. But you'll find that you'll go a lot faster if you go ahead and set your base all over your head first, because the wrapping I started this morning, and I was watching the movie, I was gone. So it's better to go ahead and get these all over your head, put them up in a bun, and then pull 1 strand by strand and start wrapping. Okay, so that's what I did. All right, and also the hair that I used to wrap. Okay, you can also use a Cuban twist, but because I like for my hair to look like it's real dreads. Okay, so when you get those real dread extensions, it requires human hair. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. So I didn't do all human hair. That's why I used the Cuban twist as a base, because I don't plan on transitioning over into dreads, although I consider it because I love how I look in dreads. But I'm only going to keep these in for a couple of months, and I can always retwist the roots just like they're dreads and just add more hair at the root. So what was I saying? So I used human hair. So this is the hair that I use. This is the Kinky Bulk Afro Soul. Okay, now this hair is kind of expensive, I'm not gonna lie, and I bought 6 of these. I bought 6 packs. Okay, and I have a pack left, and I have a half of a pack, so it took me roughly about 4.5 packs to do my entire head, but I will get more just in case. Now this is the Vivica Fox's line, and it's $29.99 a pack. So that's the downside to creating this look and making it look like real human hair dreads, because it is real human hair. That's what I love about it. So if you're okay with spending that type of money, go for this, because that's going to give you that look that you want if you want it to look more Rasta, more like natural, like your hair. Again, so these are $30, and I got the color 1. I can also go in later, which I'm going to do probably in a month when I get tired of it, and then I'll go ahead and ombre the ends, because this is human hair, so you should be able to dye it. And I'll just put like a honey blonde, just like a light brown tip, just to change it up. So I'll do that towards the end. Okay, so this is the hair that I use. Now this is what the hair looks like. Okay, it looks like a big fur ball. I know it looks intimidating, but this is great hair, okay? This is 100% human hair. It's not synthetic fibers, so it shouldn't irritate you. If it does, there are some remedies that you can do to combat that. Anyway, I'm gonna start rambling. So I'm gonna take this hair and I pull about this much of it, okay? This much. Now I know it looks like a fur ball, but it's actually very strong, okay? It's very strong. So actually I'm gonna grab a little bit more, and you're literally pinching it from it. So I'm gonna grab this much hair, okay? Get a good base, and you're gonna see it's gonna pull. It's okay if it's stretched because it's gonna go down the strand, okay? So I'm gonna start with this one. Okay, so what I do is I get it like this. I grip the bottom with my thumb and I place it under, which I'll zoom in, but you're gonna place it under your root, your braid, okay? And you're gonna use that as a latch. You take your other thumb and you hold it, okay? So you're gonna hold this here. Now, what you're gonna do is start twisting. When you twist, use your index finger to anchor it. Bring it around, okay? And then once you wanna make sure you cover your braid as much as possible, okay? So don't twist too low, just twist kind of right on top of each other at the root. So it's literally, and then what you're gonna start doing is you're gonna start smoothing as well with the index finger. So you're gonna smooth down, smooth down, smooth down, smooth down. Okay, and then if this is your first time, it's gonna be a little tricky at first, okay? But you'll start getting a little flow, and then next thing you know, you'll start going super fast, okay? So this is what it looks like. Now what you wanna also do is take your thumb or your hands, the prayer hands, and you're just going to twist it like this, okay? The good thing about human hair is that it's not gonna unravel. It's gonna stay wherever you put it. It's gonna stay. It's not like the Cuban twist hair that unravels, which I hate that, unless you really know what you're doing, which I'm not a professional, but this is what works for me. So this is what it looks like, okay? You're gonna palm it, okay? And this is what it looks like. If you wanna add more hair at the root, if you didn't cover it, you can always add like a little pinch and go in and do the same thing. So I'm gonna add more hair, okay? Add more, same technique. Take my right thumb, hold it with the right thumb, start swinging it over. Smooth it with your right index finger. And then you're smoothing. You're literally going down. Eventually, you'll get a lot faster, and you'll see that it's just starting to look like a dress. And you keep going all the way to the end, okay? And you palm it. Do I palm it every time? No. If I see that it's good and secure, like this isn't secure. This isn't going anywhere, okay? But if you see that there's some kinks, which I like the kinks. I like when it's not perfect, when there's some bulk in it, because it just looks more natural to me. But if you want them more uniform, go in and just palm it. So this is all you're doing, okay? Adding more hair. And then eventually, you're literally going to get super fast after a while. Now it's the only thing, so because it's like in an afro bulk, it's not going to be long length, so you're going to keep pinching. So don't pinch too much, don't pinch too little. You'll learn as you do a couple to see, but I'm literally grabbing this much of a fur ball of the hair, and I'm adding it here, gripping it with the thumb, okay? Using this, swing this over with the hand, anchor it with the index finger, okay? And go down. Keep going. Look how it's looking. Dope. Okay, just grabbing more. I'm just gonna go ahead and speed this up, and then I'll slow down and do it again on this one, okay? So just watch.
so selfish. I can't help it. I need you all to myself. Keep your focus, way I do it. Boy, you don't need no one else. And I'm rich, baby, know when I'm riding it slow. And my waterfall, I make it overflow. Make you forget all about them hoes. Don't need them. Ain't nobody else give it to you like that. I feel rewinding all the flashbacks. Tell me how it feels when I throw it back. Tell me again, oh, that you like it. Tell me again, baby, that you like it. Type of love that make you wanna wake it up. Tell me again, baby, that you like it. I've been fucking up your conscience. Oh, living love with every part of us and just enough nonsense. Can't nobody else give it to you like that. I've been rewinding all the flashbacks.
Okay, so now that I have my whole dread done and twisted up, if you want to go ahead and clean it up, just okay. So we have our dread. Now you see there's a little bit of the hair left over here at the bottom. So what you're gonna do is take a little bit, not much, just a little bit of hair, okay? And you're going to continue to wrap down, but then when you have a little bit left over, you're gonna fold it up and you're gonna start wrapping upward, and then you're gonna palm it, and it's not gonna go anywhere, okay? So this is what we do. I'll go up. Okay, and I'm just gonna palm it. Okay, and then I take my scissors, anything left over, I'm just gonna snip that, and then you have your dread. Okay, so it is a little bit time consuming, but they last for a very long time. You can always, if you want them to look a little neater, if you're not into the whole kind of just loosey kind of dreads, you can always take some edge control or some jam, get it really good on your roots, and literally twist just like you would if you were redoing your real dreads. And then you can clip it and just let it sit and set, maybe sit on the dryer, and they look brand new. Okay, so you can have this more sleeker look, which I'm going to do my edge probably like that, and probably this front one or this middle row, but you can do that to where it looks neat. Okay, but this is the dread, and that's pretty much it, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other one, and then I'll be back. Also, you want to make sure that you are twisting in the same direction. So don't start under and you're twisting it to the right, and then your next amount that you pull, you're twisting to the left. You want it to be uniform, and you want them going in the same direction. Okay, very, very important. Okay, so we're gonna do it again. We're gonna go ahead and grip it from the bottom, and it's okay if there's a little hair left over right there. If you need, that'll just get wrapped up. Okay, you can stretch it out and smooth. Fucking up your conscience. Oh,
living love with every part of us, and just enough nonsense. Can't nobody else give it to you like that. Have you rewinded all the flashbacks? Tell me how it feels when I throw it back. Tell me again.
I've been gripping on your waist, flexed up, trying to be out of place. Made love on a low key, now I'm trying to.
Also, if you feel like you miss a spot, I like that look, but if you don't like that look, you can always take a little pinch of hair, okay, and you can just go where you see there's a gap and just twist right over it to close it up, okay, and bring it back down till it runs out. Palm roll it, and you're good, okay?
I'm so selfish, I can't help it. I need you all to myself. Keep your focus, way I do it. Boy, you don't need no one else. And I'm race, baby, know when I'm riding it slow. And my waterfall, I make it overflow. Make you forget all about them hoes. Don't need them. Ain't nobody else give it to you like that. I've been rewinding all the flashbacks. Tell me how it feels when I throw it back. Tell me again, or that you like it. Tell me again, baby, that you like it. Type of love that make you wanna wake it up. Tell me again, baby, that you like it.
Okay guys, so I just took my edge control, which I love because this stuff has hold like no other. It's good to put it on dry hair, not really wet because it'll just curl up. But this is the Control Edge Glaze by Eden Body Works, and I use my Colgate trusty. Y'all need a Colgate toothbrush to do your edges, okay? Colgate, and I pretty much just swoop and just lay them down and let it set while these set, because with me chopping again, with me being pregnant, like I'm trying to start over. This is a protective style. I'm not trying to snatch my edges out from dreads or any other protective style, so I leave a lot of my edges out, which I like because I like that messy curly root, curly edges type of vibe. Like, is it Lisa Monet? Like, if I'm gonna insert a picture, like her dreads with the roots, curly roots, and just kind of like just boho. I just want to be a brown skin Lisa Monet, okay? Cause she cute. Anyway, but yeah, so my edges are out. I just kind of lay them slick, let them curl, or let them do whatever they want to do. And I'm gonna get back on here when I'm a little fixed up, and I'll show you guys the final look. All right, y'all.